May we humbly bow down towards all Buddhas, Maha-Buddhas, and the first Supreme Buddha, Bodhisattvas, Maha-Bodhisattvas, all the Arahants, the Maha-Arahants, the great of fathers and mothers, the great gurus, great masters, all the Buddha seeds, and the embodiments of the great perfections. Please preside over our forgiveness statement. May we humbly ask for forgiveness for all the uses of the mind, using feelings, emotions, thoughts, opinions, interpretation, and meanings towards the great perfection, the Mahaparami, towards the Satya Dharma, the noble truth, towards the grace of the Triple Gem. May we humbly ask for forgiveness for all the past actions with expectations and desires in various forms, even the desires for the blessed fortunes and perfection from all the graces to have good lives and happiness. As a consequence, it causes us a delusional attachment to the blessed fortunes, merits, and perfection, whether they are good or not. May all of us humbly bow down, asking for forgiveness for all inappropriateness of words, actions, and the mind towards the enlightenment, towards the Buddhas, towards the great perfection, the Mahaparami, towards the groups of the Arahants, the fully enlightened ones, towards the noble ones and the noble Sangha, towards the benefactors, fathers and mothers, towards kings who are bodhisattvas, towards each of the Pratyeka Buddhas of the non-limitations, unlimited ones. If we have related to them through behaviors, may we humbly bow down for forgiveness for everything. May we declare removal and cancellation of all things that are the obstacles of the liberation and the non-attachments, which are the desires and the expectations to set up for attainments from everything, every matter, worldly or Dhamma, since the past until the present. May we humbly declare removal and cancellation of all desires and expectations to gain, to have the assets, properties, living lifestyles, and from sons and daughters, husbands and wives, fathers and mothers, gurus and teachers, relatives and friends, societies, ancestors, countries, nations, homelands, global connections, and so on. May we declare the removal and cancellation of all desires and expectations to gain, to get, to have, to be, to become, to gain anything from shapes, sounds, smells, tastes, touches and shapes, and all mental objects to feed one's own satisfaction or dissatisfaction. May we declare removal and cancellation of all desires and expectations from all the properties, living places, assets, treasures, including all and everything from Dhamma, from spirituality, wanting to be good in Dhamma. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all delusive mindset to obtain from mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, meditative power, special insights, and wisdoms, and from Dhamma attainment, from powers, blessed fortunes, and supernatural powers. May we declare removal and cancellation of all desires and expectations regarding the path and the fruits of a path for the enlightenment. All the desires and expectations are the causes and the factors that blocked us from ending instantaneously, from giving the extinction, from natural putting down, from the emptiness of all things, of all meanings in all things, from the liberation of sufferings. We would like to declare removal and cancellation from all deluded desires and expectations and wishes to gain and to set up a vow to gain anything and every matter. May we declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations, from blaming, from curses, from all biases towards all people, from vengeance, unforgiving, or being deluded to take revenge on anyone, any person in any realm of existence. May we declare removal and cancellation of all promises which are bondages between this mind and other minds and all things, pledges and commitments that are derived from giving promises and vows or from mental praying. These are the causes and factors that lead towards the non-liberation from all bondages with such traps. May we declare removal and cancellation of all these mentioned. May everything be returned to sunyata, emptiness of all meanings, non-attachments within itself from now on. May we humbly bow down, asking for forgiveness for all behaviors, physically, mentally, or verbally, that we have had towards the worldly elements, samsara, and all things. The four elements of earth, air, water, and fire. Nations, countries, homelands, the world, societies, humans and non-humans, tangible and intangible ones. May we humbly bow down, asking for forgiveness for all behaviors that have already been expressed physically, verbally, and mentally, that are not in the way of extinction and extinction altogether, not in the way of emptiness and emptiness altogether. May we humbly bow down, asking for forgiveness for all of these. May all and everything in all realms of existence, in all cases of karma, to be forgiven from now on. Ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. Let's open up without focusing on anything particularly. Disperse. Don't put the mind together. Don't look at particular object. Disperse. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with anything. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with attachment, detachment, or non-attachment. Nothing to do with letting go or not letting go of anything. This is our great compassion, scattering into samsara through this infinite force. In itself, it has the merit. It is the merit. And we keep giving this merit away. The merits that are not merits, the merits that are not fixated to themselves. It is the great compassion that is assumed up to give ending right now to all opinions and meanings and values of things. We are amidst all and everything, societies and all, small or large, from the family onwards to the nations and the global relationships. Let's connect from non-attachment to non-attachment, not attached to the non-attachment itself. No matter how we do things, whether it is the actions without greed, without desires or expectations, when doing things, this is the merit. The support to societies in any forms, it is a merit. And this merit from the selfless service is accumulated from many lifetimes. When it is not directed to share to all and everything, it is suppressed. It creates uneasiness in all beings. Therefore, the part of the infinite force is this merit from selfless service. For example, just offer food to someone. This is already a selfless service, without expectations, without nothing in return. This becomes a merit, and this merit needs to be directed outward again. When you open the mind without giving meanings, without identifying, it is directed this merit and the non-attachment as it is, the essence of that which has nothing to do with anything, to be scattered in the universes, to be shared to the whole samsara and everything included. This also in itself is a merit. Therefore, we keep giving and sharing this merit. without giving out the merit, it will be oppressed, repressed. Life will not be flowing well. Therefore, continue to give that which is ungraspable, unattachable, leaving no trace to anyone or anything, not creating karma any longer. And this has nothing to do with having karma or no karma. There is no need to look and focus on people and their karma, because it will block the blessing. Continue, incorporate the infinite force into each looking, seeing, knowing, hearing, listening, smelling, tasting, and touching. This will dissolve the desire that is always habitually overlaying on top of your physical actions, mental actions, verbal actions. Even it is without expectations. Still, it has to be purified through the infinite force, so that the past habits, the patterns of grasping, the patterns from the desire that has been rooted down for many lifetimes, to be faded. It is faded because of this blessing through the infinite force that can totally purify it, create out all the desires in everything that we do. So continue to open up beyond opening, beyond even the beyond itself, everything. Direct with everything, through the infinite force. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. Disengage even the disengaging itself. As we have declared removal and cancellation of all wishes, prayers for anything whatsoever, if it's not in the way to end the mind constantly, instantly, it will only become a trap. Because such a prayer is a commitment, a bondage, a blockage. It is not liberating. And liberation is also a concept. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with being liberated or not. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectation and fixation to belief values, all types of belief values given towards anything about loving kindness that is trapped within loving kindness. When it is creating attachment to loving kindness, it is not liberating. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with having no mind or having the mind. Having nothing to do with love or hate. This will not create any attachment. Love is not love. It is like and more repeating to like. From like and dislike is the same thing. Everything has nothing to do with liking or disliking. Whenever we put an aim towards anything, there is an attachment to methods and ways to get it. Scatter the infinite force into all and everything. It will dissolve such desire. To gain, to get, to have, to be, to become. Not to gain, not to get, not to have, not to be, not to become. This is all about desire. Ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. Keep opening further and further. No focus. Scatter the infinite force. Into all and everything. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with love or hatred. Good or bad. Right or wrong.